When I found her back in 2008, she was at the end of her life and nearly abandoned. There wasn't much hope left for this rare and historic liner. Many ask me if there are times that I regret taking on such a grand project. And my answer is, my regrets would have been to do nothing. I would like to thank Curiositystream for sponsoring this video. July of 2008 was the first time I would see this ship, then known as the Faithful. My initial tour of the vessel was very saddening as she was neglected and filled with mountains of trash and debris. One thing was certain, however, even from afar she had some of the most beautiful lines of any ship I had ever seen. Her elegant past still radiated throughout the walls. I was sure that this ship had a story, and I had to hear it. I needed to know what secrets this beautiful ship held. I wasn't looking for a ship project. I merely wanted to take photos and tour this magnificent derelict ship. But somehow, she spoke to me. I still wonder today if I found her, or she found me. I had never owned a ship before, nor had I dreamed of anything like the adventure that this life was about to hand me. Did I know what I was getting myself into? Not entirely, but for reasons unknown, I felt as if I needed to do everything possible to save this ship and give her back to the people. The decks were severely rotted and in many areas rusted through. There were not many months left in this season to try and secure this ship from the rain. Now was the time to commit and change everything, or continue my life as it was. I didn't know if I could succeed. None of this was familiar territory. I just knew I had to try, no matter the outcome. I decided it was time to make a difference for this old ship. If you enjoy watching adventures like this, then do yourself a favor and check out Curiositystream. It's like the Netflix or Hulu for documentary buffs. You can watch award-winning exclusive documentaries and originals. It also has non-fiction TV shows on topics like nature, science, food, technologies, travel, and more. You can watch the content from your smart TV, your computer browser, mobile phone, and other devices from anywhere. I've been watching this documentary on yet another amazing ship, the HMHS Britannic. If you like ship documentaries, this is a great place to start. If you use the code Aurora Restoration to sign up, you'll get a full year's membership for just $14.99. That's 25% off the original price. If Curiositystream sounds like your thing, please do yourself and our channel a favor and use the link and the code in the description below to sign up today. 2008 was a pivoting year for the Aurora. I did the impossible. I found her a home. A place we could begin the process of rehabilitation. I would start by dealing with a flooded lower area on the ship and figure out just where the water had come in at. This area appeared to have been a neglected issue for a long time, and the water was several feet deep. After pumping out all of the water, I would get to do one of the worst jobs one could do aboard a ship. After gearing up, I would take a journey into the double bottom. Certainly one of the most dangerous tasks that I've had to perform. Once I felt confident that the leaks were not from below, I would clear this area and move to the next possible cause, the decks. This would prove to be a monumental task. The decks aboard this ship are huge, and all of the wood was almost completely rotted. Most of these planks didn't come up easy, and I was afraid of what I might discover underneath. I knew this wasn't going to be a quick task, and the removal alone would prove to be very costly. Hours turned into days, days turned into weeks, and weeks would turn into months. And we would continue to remove the rotted decks, and did we find holes? Absolutely. Each morning, I would wake early and dedicate every bit of daylight to working on improving the condition of the Aurora. We've cut and welded hundreds of steel patches and have gone as far as to replace large areas of the rusted steel decks. One could say that we were motivated to stop the water intrusion from the decks of this ship. Once the steel decks were cleared up, we had mountains of rust slag to get rid of. During this time, we would have several projects going on at once, from stripping and painting to resurfacing and redoing the electrical cabinets. Of course, we focus our efforts on important tasks such as inspecting the hull each season. No stone is left unturned. I couldn't be more happy than to know we've given this mini cruise liner a new chance at a bright future. Volunteers would start to take interest from all parts of the world, interested in seeing a rare and vital piece of our modern history preserved for future generations to learn from and enjoy. Over here, I don't know if you can see it, but everywhere that you see the gray, it's stripped down to bare metal, and that's fresh primer. If you're interested in watching this project unfold, or perhaps getting involved or contributing to our efforts, please use the link in the description below and be a part of the future of the Aurora.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Like and subscribe!